Hey folks, it's Coby from CobyWright.com, and today I'm going to be talking about cPanel or your control panel. As you can see up at the top, I'm using HostGator. If you're using a different host, your header will be slightly different, but all the stuff within here will be pretty much the same. If you're interested in HostGator, you can check them out at CobyWright.com slash HostGator. Okay? All right, with that being said, I'm going to try to breeze through this and give you a general overview. And then any questions that you have from here, just put them in the comments underneath this video, and I'll make another video from that. Okay? So this is going to be a general overview of Control Panel, and I'm just going to kind of start at the top and work my way down. As you can see here, this one says special offers. Yours may not say this depending on your host, or maybe something completely different. Don't have to worry about anything in here. This is HostGator links, billing, account, support, blah blah blah. This is the one that I use the most, live chat support, which is great. Anytime you need them, just get them right there. This is another one that you really don't have to mess with too much. This is just if you need some help with tutorials, changing your password, all that stuff. So you can actually minimize that. And then from here down is when you're actually going to start using some. When you're actually they start mattering. Here is the mail section. This is where you will create email accounts, set up your spam, your autoresponders. And by autoresponders, I don't mean an autoresponder like what I use for a mailing list, but like whenever you send an email to somebody and you instantly get an automated reply back that says this is an automated message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, or we received your message. That's what they mean when they say autoresponder here. Okay, and that's all this stuff is here. Whenever you first get started, you're going to want to set up an email address, like your name at yourwebsite.com. You'll go over here to click on email accounts, and then it's pretty straightforward from there. If you have any question with that, just put a comment below this video, and we'll take care of that. I'll take care of that in a different video. So that's pretty much it on the mail section. It's all pretty straightforward here. So we'll minimize that, get it out of the way. You really don't need any of this stuff. I've never even really messed with any of this, so that's just something, again, they're trying to sell you some stuff and give you some offers and stuff. You may find some of that uh, helpful, but I've never even personally used it, so I'm not even going to talk about it. This is one that you're going to be using the most right here, is the files section, and you're going to be using these two more than often, depending on what you like. Some people like to use Legacy File Manager, some like to use a regular File Manager. They're pretty much the same. Just pick one and use them, and whatever you get used to using, that's fine. As I don't just whichever one. I'm not going to recommend one over the other, because just check them out both, see which one you like. And the rest of this stuff you really don't have to mess with. I've never really used any of this other stuff. And if you need to use any of this other stuff, then you're probably more technically advanced than me and you already know how to use it. But the file manager is where you're going to go every time that you want to uh, edit any of your files. If you want to use the HTML editor, or if you want to edit some code or something, then you'll click on file manager. It'll bring it up a list of all your folders. If you have more than one site, it'll have them all listed there, and you just click on the folder and you go from there. So again, if you have any questions on that, we'll put it in a different video if need be. Logs, you really don't have to mess with any of this stuff. This is Google Analytics integration. You can actually do this outside of this is just some helpful stuff that you can use. Again, you're really not going to have to mess with any of this. I don't ever mess with any of this stuff, so this is really just this is just extra stuff in there that you really don't need. Again, the same thing with the security. If it gets to the point where you have to use any of this stuff, then you're already more technically advanced than me, and you're going to know how to use it. Most people are never going to mess with any of that stuff. Domains. These are here. You will use quite a bit. Anytime that you purchase, okay, when you set up if you're like, for instance, I'm using a HostGator shared account. So whenever a HostGator unlimited account, the baby croc is what they call it, but it's unlimited, so I can add as many other domains as I want. So anytime I purchase a new domain, I come over here to and click on add-on domains, and I enter it, and that's how I get it into my control panel, and that's how I access it, add files and stuff like that. If you want to add a subdomain to it, say for example, like I have a PLR course at freeplrcourse.cobywright.com. That's what a subdomain is. Subdomain is just a domain on your domain. For instance, you could put a product there, you could put something free there, or you can put a membership site on a domain, whatever you want, or a blog, anything. And that's pretty much all you got to worry about that. Also, if you want to do some redirects, for instance, maybe you purchased a domain just for the simple fact of like cloaking your affiliate link. Maybe you're sending something to let's just make something up. Let's say you're promoting weight loss for dummies, which I'm not sure if that's a real product or not, but I'm sure it probably is. There's likely chances that it is. And let's say that you happen to get this awesome domain called thebestweightlossfordummies.com or something, which I'm sure that's taken as well. But you don't want to set up a website there. You just want to use it to, for your affiliate link. So you would click on here and you would enter in your affiliate link and then you hit redirect. So anytime that anyone entered in this new domain that you just bought, the bestweightlossfordummies.com, they would get instantly redirected using your affiliate link to the sales page of Weight Loss for Dummies. Does that make sense? Again, if you have any question with that, put them in the video below and we'll get to it. And park domains is it. Say that you're not using a domain, like you purchase it and you plan to develop it later in the future, or park domains, that's a whole other course in itself. There's a way to monetize them with AdSense and stuff. That's all this is. It's just so you can park them, so you can put ads on them and stuff, and still kind of have like a little something on them, but not really like a whole website. And again, that's a whole different course. So if you're interested in that, then you probably already know about that. That's how you do it. If not, then I can do another video on that, or we can actually. I have a course on domain flipping, so you can find that. Databases, again, you might mess with this a little bit, but most people aren't going to have to use this. Once you get a little bit technically advanced or a little bit more experience, you may get into these. Myself, I use this one quite a bit now. And again, I'm a tech idiot, but all you do is you come in here and you create a database. It's simple. You just put in a name for the database, you create a password, and you click the button that says create database. And then you go down and you create a user for that database, doing the exact same thing. And then it'll tell you that it's added, and then you go back again and you add that user to that database and give them all privileges. That sounds kind of complicated, but it's really as simple as that. Just point and click and top. But until you have to worry about that, don't worry about that, because again, don't let it confuse you until you need to mess with it. Uh, this is another good one that I use quite a bit, and that's Fantastico Deluxe. That's how you can use that if you want to instantly install WordPress. You can also do WordPress manually, which I do as well sometimes, so you can hide the databases and stuff. But that's something way in the future that you never have to worry about. For now, you can use Fantastico, and you can just click on it, and you can literally just a few clicks and typing your title and stuff in, and have WordPress installed on your domain, just like that, just like that. The rest of the stuff on here you really don't have to mess with. It's the only one you'll really use is Fantastico, which Fantastico is awesome, like I just said. And then down here, I really don't mess with any of this myself because it says advanced, and like I told you, I'm a tech idiot, so I don't mess with any of this. If you ever have to do any of this, then you're probably already going to know mess with it. Most people are never going to have to deal with this, so I suggest that you don't even look down here because there's no reason to. For most people, this is all we're ever going to use. We're going to use files, we're going to use mail, and maybe we're going to use domains, and maybe we'll use databases. So that's it. You just worry about those four. But for the most part, right now, all I want you to worry about is File Manager. If you're just getting started, you can set up your email account. It would be easy. You'll do it once. You won't have to mess with it. There's videos on HostGator showing you how to do all this stuff. And there's videos on YouTube with other people and stuff as well. But of course, you're my subscriber, you're my reader. If you want me to make you a video, just put in this video. If you have any questions, put in this video. Show you a few other things around cPanel real quick. Yeah, this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Try to keep it under 10 minutes because I know your time is valuable and you have better things to do than sit here and listen to me drone on. So I'm gonna get a few more things about cPanel. You can see here your traffic. Yesterday I got 666 visits, which is not a pleasant number. I wish it could have been one less or one more, but nonetheless. And I got 9,100 visitors last month to CobyWright.com. I got over 10,000 a month for that, but everybody knows August is a slow month. Nonetheless, I got, as of 10 o'clock this morning, I had 73 visits, so that refreshes. I'm not sure how often it refreshes. Any of your domains that you have will get added in here. As you can see, I have quite a bit. Any of your subdomains are all added there, and you can access them to click and see the traffic and see all that other stuff you want. This stuff is just some other stuff that you don't really need. There's name server information, etc., etc. So, that's all I got for you in this video. If there's any questions you have concerning cPanel or stuff related to this, or anything internet marketing related at all, put them in the comments, send me an email, whatever, and I'll get you a video. and we'll see if we can get you fixed up. That's all I got for you today. This is Coby from CobyRoute.com signing off.